Well, hi, I'm Phil. I'm from 100% LCFC. I'm down there at the ground, as you can see. It's the first day of season ticket renewals. Hi, Jason, Claire, thanks for watching. And hi, Nathan Steens, thanks for watching. Please let us know your comments. Thoughts about Saturday's match against Watford. Hi, Nathan, good to see you. Good to chat. Let us know. One of the things I wanted to ask was, who did you think was the best goal on Sunday? Let me know if you can hear me. Jason Whale, hello, nice to see you. Thanks for watching. There's a few people down here just starting to renew the season tickets. Are you going to renew your season tickets? Do you want to come and have a chat live on Facebook? Yeah? Is it going to be a better season next year? Yeah. So a few people, I've just chatted with a few people. It's not particularly rocking down there, getting busy. You know, if you want to come and renew your season tickets, it's at lunchtime today. It's pretty easy. Nathan says it looks pretty dreary here. Well, it's not exactly pumping, but I've been down sorting my season tickets out. Obviously, you got to commit, haven't you? I mean, most of us will be down renewing whether we're in League One. A bit like Blackburn. I don't know if any of you watched the Blackburn match yesterday. I was obviously watching Forest, and unlike some, it was quite interesting to see some fans saying we're being a bit unsporting on 100% yesterday, saying we wished. We were looking forward to seeing Forest get relegated, but we certainly were. So felt a bit sorry for Blackburn yesterday. 22 years ago they did what we did last year, didn't they? They won the league, and 22 years later they're going down to League One like we were. So pop down, sorting the season tickets out. I've got a little treat as well that I'm going to probably give away tonight. Let me show you what that is. Hang on, bear with me. Just picked up some of these, can you see that? I think these are pretty good. Pretty nice. Nice print of the match against Atletico Madrid. So we're going to give one of those away live tonight, so keep tuned in for tonight for that. Jamie Preston says, I wish they'd gone down. Yeah, talking about Forest, obviously. I wish they'd gone down as well. It does surprise me, some Leicester fans yesterday were saying we were being unsporting and that they didn't want Forest to go down. Surely we want Forest to get relegated. I must admit I felt a bit sorry for Coventry recently being down in League 2, but Forest, no, they could get relegated all the way down if you ask me. Jason Well is saying hopefully Sheikh is going to get the job. Do you think he will? That is going to be the big topic, isn't it? Is Craig Shakespeare going to get the Leicester City job offered in the summer? You would think now we're safe, it would be a good time for them to start talking about it. Is he going to be a big enough name for the manager, for the owners? Is he going to attract in the right level of players? That's the sort of questions. Read out a few of the comments here. Ivan Smith saying 8th is not going to take us into a European place. Why are supporters wishing it? Well, again, Ivan, I was looking into it yesterday and we posed the question, would 8th get us there? People keep saying it won't, which is fair enough, it probably won't. It just seemed like this year, if you look at the top teams and try and read the UEFA rules on who does get into Europa League, if Man U win the Europa League, they've won the League Cup and they're probably going to finish, I don't know, 6th. That takes up a space. If Arsenal win the FA Cup and finish 5th, you know, there's lots of permutations where you think maybe it could have happened, but I believe I'm right in saying 8th won't get you into Europe now. Jamie Preston says Craig Shakespeare is the man, he's got the team on his side. Well, Jamie, here's a question back for you. If Craig Shakespeare is the man with that team, that's fine, but how many of that team do you think we will keep? Will a few go on to bigger, better global clubs, maybe? I'm talking of people like Riyad Mahrez. Will some players, will we say, right, you know, it's time maybe for people like for Robert Huth and some of the more senior older players to maybe start to make way for some of the younger players. So that's the question. If there was sweeping changes in the club, Is Craig Shakespeare the man for sweeping changes, or do we all think it's just another season to just tweak, just add in a couple of players? Ken Roke says Casper and Merez will go. Ken, you could absolutely be right this summer. I would, if you were saying which two players will go, I would totally say those two. I think Casper is playing the best football of his career. I think he's been a pretty good player, pretty good keeper since he was a teenager. But I think now most teams have got to take him as a serious keeper, haven't they? Surely. Jamie's saying Riyad Mahrez will go. How sad would he be if Mahrez does go, fans? I think that's going to be a mixed response, isn't it? Ken's saying he'll be gutted to lose them, both of them. Kasper Schmeichel is very loyal, says Jamie. Yeah, I think he is, but again, if Man United came in for Kasper Schmeichel and offered him a fantastic contract and Champions League and to play in front of 76,000 fans every week, and his dad was a fantastic Man U player, much as Kasper might love Leicester City, I certainly would think that Kasper could take that opportunity, and I for one wouldn't really begrudge it him. If he was going to go anywhere, I could see the Man United one. Paul Bentley, hi Paul, thanks for watching. He says Kasper to stay and stay as captain. Yes, I think possibly he should be captain. He shows some of the most passion out there. Jake Dutton says Riyad will be missed if he goes, but it would be great to see Gray get a proper chance. Yep, not a bad point there. Damari Gray. Is the jury out on Damari Gray, or do we just think he's amazing, or do we think he's a young player who could go on to become a replacement for Riyad? Reading out a few more comments. Please put in your comments here anything you want to talk about, and I'll just chat away with you. Nathan is saying we need a centre half with a quality midfielder and another goal scorer required with proven Premier League experience. No unknowns like Musa. I think you've got a great point there, Nathan. I think absolutely that one thing we've not done in the last season or so is make that many decent signings. I think Ndidi looks amazing, but apart from Ndidi, can you name a player who you go, yeah, that signing's been successful recently? Damari Gray, I suppose, was 18 months ago for 3.5 million. Damari Gray from Birmingham. I think he would be classed as a success so far. Jamie Preston is saying there's somebody there in a white van. If that's you, hello. Hopefully you're not watching this live. Sorry, let me get back to this. Ken Roke says, what's your opinion on the owners looking to buy the Belgium club? I don't know too much on that. I think there's speculation, isn't there? It seems a little bit strange. They're allowed to go and buy clubs from other leagues, I believe, and if that's what they're looking into, you would say, well, crikey, look what they've done to our club there. And you know, as business people, they probably, I think, what did they buy Leicester for? Was it £30 million from Mandarich? What's Leicester City worth today? £200 million maybe, if they were to sell it as a brand. They've turned something that's like a colloquial minor league English team. Yeah, that's us. I can call us that. That's what we were. They've turned our club now into a global brand, haven't they? People tooting. Let's get back to some of the questions. So Ken was saying, what's the opinion on the Belgian club? I don't know. What's your opinion? Let me know what you think. Hi Becky Johnson, thanks for watching. Daniel Fox says Benny has done well at the back. I totally agree. I think he has, hasn't he? Maybe we've solved our centre back situation for next season already. Maybe Ben Alouane is good enough. What do you think? Put in the comments. Is Ben Alouane? Who would be your first two centre halves? If all, I mean, we've only really got three, haven't we, at the moment? We've got Huth, Morgan and Ben Alouane. Who would you pick out of those three to start next Saturday at Man City? Would you rather have Wes or would you rather have Ben Alouane? Would you rather have Robert Huth? Ken's saying he'd rather the owners concentrated solely on Leicester City. Yeah, I agree with that. But what they've done quite well, or very well, you would say, not quite well, that's rubbish. What our owners have done fantastically well, especially when you compare them to people such as the owners at Blackburn, the Venkis, they've put in a fantastic infrastructure here where this club, I'm not saying the club runs itself, but they've got so much structure and it comes from the top. I think totally comes from top, but they've proven exactly how you do run a club and they don't have to be here all the time. They fly in for the games and they keep an eye on it, but I think they've done fantastic. Jamie's saying by Harry Maguire or Ben Gibson. Tell us, Jamie, what do you know about those players? Why do you think that they should be signed? A few rumours, isn't there, of Pickford from Hull. I watched them on Match of the Day, and yeah, he played really well. I know Hull lost, but he was probably the best player on the pitch. Hopefully we don't need him, but then on the other hand, I don't think Ziela's one to keep necessarily, and Ben Hamer just doesn't get a chance, so we probably do need to get another manager in. So do put in your comments which players you think we should start to sign. Just reading through a few more comments in here. And one other question I wanted to ask was, which was the best goal on Saturday out of the three? And I'm going to let you into a little secret. Because my son had arranged to go out that night, we left on the 92nd minute, or just after the 91st minute, which is naughty, and I never ever, in years and years of watching football, have done that, but we just had to beat the traffic to get out. And we were just about there, just over there, just got out the turnstiles when we heard a massive roar and we knew we'd missed a goal. Have any of you ever missed a goal through? I have missed one before through going for a toilet with the kids, but we missed a goal. I've never missed one through sneaking out at the end. I was one of those where, you know, when you're pointing and saying you can see you sneaking out. We sneaked out right at the end to get back to our area in time for my son to go out, and we missed Albrighton's goal. Watched it later on Match of the Day, and it probably was one, you know, the best goal out of the three, I thought. But let me know what you think, and let me know if you've missed any other goals. How annoyed were you? I'm going a bit off. Well, there is no topic here, we're just chatting, but I remember going to Wembley again, thinking of Blackburn, the first time we ever went to Wembley in the playoffs against Blackburn. I was much younger then, obviously. It was in the 90s, wasn't it? And right where I was sitting in the back of the old Wembley, there was a bloke, and there was a lot of drunk people at Wembley that day. This bloke staggered up the stairs and then sat right next to us and fell asleep for the whole match. And he woke up after the match, and he'd missed everything. And I just thought, at the time, we were just laughing because we couldn't wake him up. And he missed the whole match and then woke up and said, what was the score? We told him that we'd lost, and David Speedy had took that dive, and he'd missed the whole thing. Anyway, talk about missing one goal, he missed a whole match. I've never done that. Ken Roke saying that he agrees with Lee. I can't see what Lee's saying. What's he saying? Got what you deserved there, Phil. Ha ha. Yes, yeah, you're right. Trust me, we gave my son grief for the rest of the night when he got back from going to the cinema and all that. Just to see blooming Guardians of the Galaxy, and he makes us miss a goal. Ridiculous. I'll never do it again. Ixander saying, why did Leicester sack Ranieri? We were going to get relegated, I think. I think the owners made a very, very brave decision. They went against most public opinion in the globe, and as a business, they took a business decision. And that meant that something, and we don't know yet what, and maybe we never will, but between Claudio Ranieri and the players, something was clearly not really right. And brave owners, thank you owners for sacking Ranieri. I guess we all have to say now, not only did we secure safety, we looked like we could go on and finish 8th or 9th. We got to the quarterfinals, and all bar maybe a dodgy penalty and, you know, Ben Chilwell shooting over in the home leg against Atletico Madrid, we could have got the semi-finals of the Champions League. So, you know, Craig Shakespeare will probably take us on next season into, who knows, where are we going to end up next season? That's going to be a big question that we're going to start asking. Is mid-table next season good enough? Do we want to push on for Europe? Do we want to go back for the league? Last few questions before I go. And don't forget, I'm going to show you this again. Bear with me. Just bought one of these from the club shop. I think that's pretty nice. That is the stadium. It's a print. I can send it in the post. It's nice and easy. And we're going to give one of those. I bought a couple of those. We're going to give one of those away tonight. We'll do it live on 100% LCFC. We'll do a bit of a fan chat tonight. Like I said, I've just been down here sorting the season tickets out, so I thought I'd go live while we're down here. Hope you don't mind. Ken Roke saying it was right, even though at the time we all had disagreed with it. Well done, the owners. Here's something, again, we've not really talked about yet, but I think as Leicester fans, now we're safe, I think we could start to talk about somebody needs to do something to mark what Claudio did for the club, because he was part of that. And I think, you know, if you ask me, somewhere just about there should be a statue to Claudio Ranieri. Do you agree with that? Do you agree that there should be a statue somewhere right behind me to mark Claudio Ranieri? I don't think forever. I think we need to remember what he did for a long, long time. It was literally 12 months ago yesterday that space was buzzing all around here with fans from Leicester, Leicestershire, the world were down there, and I do think that Claudio Ranieri needs a statue. I'm surprised nobody's got on with it yet. Perhaps they were waiting till the end of the season. Ken Roke is saying a statue. What happened with the fund for raising it? I don't know. Should 100% LCFC? Should we start a fund where the fans do it? If the council won't do it, if the club aren't doing it, if nobody's doing it, then should 100% LCFC start a fund, club together, whatever you want to call it? Should we get a statue designed? Should we get it made? Should we put it up there? Is that what we do? Is that what the fans do? That would be interesting, wouldn't it, to discuss whether that is what 100% LCFC we could achieve that. We've got 100,000 followers on Facebook alone. If we all chipped in £1, if we all chipped in 50p, we could probably get one made. I bet they are 50 or 60 grand. I'm not being funny. I know. I seem to remember that's what the sock man was in Loughborough, 60 grand, which people said really for that, but I think that will get you something for that. For Ranieri, last few comments now. Jake Dutton saying yeah, he'd donate for that. Ken Wood, all right, well that's £1. We got £1 so far. Anthony says, hi Phil, good King Power, happy 100% LCFC. That's gobbledygook, Anthony, but never mind. It makes sense. Lee Riley says 100% yes. Ranieri deserves the statue, and those players should be immortalised alongside it. So a few people started to say maybe you should do it. I'm going to leave you soon. Thank you everybody for watching. Thanks for watching 100% LCFC. Thanks people like Anthony, Jake, Ken, Tom, Alexander, Richard. Gosh, loads of people. Thank you very much all for watching. I'll try to read out as much comments as you are. I'm going to leave you here a little bit. Like you say, it's not exactly pumping with people renewing the season tickets. There's no queues, and we'll see. Come and renew your season tickets, and we'll see you tonight for what's in the bag. All right, see you later.